And welcome back to Gex Enter the Gecko, where now it is time to go into Circuit Central and take on www.dotcom.com. And this is making fun of a lot of the internet boom that happened in the late 90s. And our first mission is to scale the bionic launch tower.
This looks like an all-nighter at Richard's.
Well, either way, this is a pretty simple concept for the level, but it's really a point A to point B mission. And what I'm trying to do now is just get the collectibles, just because I'm just showing off the outside of the level. The main gimmick with this level is that you can go into these green spheres and then you can power yourself up, so to say. And then that's one way to just get stronger as this thing goes along. You don't really get stronger or faster or anything, you just are able to... Let's see, just... Oh wait, I'm at the wrong one. Yeah, this is actually the one to go to the data bus bridges. So let's just go back here. But yeah, you really just use those to progress across the level. But I mean, outside of that, there's not really much else to it. So instead, we gotta go to this one. So let's just go ahead and get going here. I also do like the music change. It's pretty techno and it's really well done too. And then you can also get like maybe 4 or 5 different tunes, and I mean, they're all really well done. You know what, I don't like you being around, so now let's go ahead and take care of him. See, this part does get a little bit tricky because it's just a basic platforming section, and let's see, really the thing with these things is that if you do fall, it actually doesn't count as a death. You just get taken back to the point where you started. So I mean, that was simple enough, so let's just go ahead and get going here. And what I do like about this level is that it does offer, well, besides the graphics being really neat and somewhat kinda like all those futuristic movies from the 80s and 90s, they also have a lot of... I mean, that's just the thing I like about this game in general, is just a great atmosphere. But now we're here at the bionic launch tower, so let's just go ahead and get this going. I mean, at least the enemies are pretty simple here. They're not really going to give you that much of a run for your money. It's just that making it across everything without getting too hurt's really the only thing that's going to be an issue here.
One for me and one
Alright,
for
I
me.
thought the well, there I was thinking that the white remote was going to be here, but let's see, it should be pretty close by. I mean, like I said before, this is just a point A to point B mission. So, yeah, there it is.
It's tail time.
So I think we just gotta get up one and then just go. I mean, there's the remote too. So that should be the end of the level.
Forget about it.
And this isn't really a whole lot like the movie Tron, but I mean, maybe the remake of it. But I mean, it kind of has the same concept with all the computer stuff going on earlier. And also, let's see, where is it? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this over with. I mean, this first part's really not too tough. I mean, it's more or less just going faster. But by the time you get here, I mean, you're more used to the controls, you're more used to how Gex operates, and you're more used to how, I mean, just the game itself goes.
It's tail time.
But with that done, we took care of the first part. And now that we got 9 red remotes, now Mushu Pork is open for business. But what I'm gonna do, just like the for previous parts, I'm going to clear out these stages and then take on the boss. So for the data bus bridges, a lot of this is quick platforming, and the way I'm gonna do this is that I'm going to
The Wizard of Oz 2000.
Okay, the way I'm gonna take care of this is I'm going to go through some parts of the first mission while just getting all the collectibles, just because I want to take care of the reward remote now. And let's see, I do want to take care of that, and also I want to get to, or just have enough to get the red remote. That was well done. But I mean, that's just kind of the way this first part's gonna go. I'm just going to go ahead and get collectibles and then just take care of the rest as I go along. So I think at this point I'm just gonna cut it and then
The only thing this place doesn't have is
yeah, I think what I'm gonna do now is just cut it and then I'll get back to you at this point in the stage. Alright, so now that we're back here. Okay, can I go now? I mean, now that we're back here, let's take on the data bus bridges. And fortunately, this section isn't really too tough. Am I going? Nah, I'm definitely not going the right way. Okay, I went the right way the first time, and then I didn't go the right way this time. So, turns out what I gotta do is I gotta go up here. Alright, now that we're here, let's just go ahead and get this going. Fortunately, the way, this is another point A to point B mission, but it kinda does require some quick maneuvering and also some quick movement. Really, outside of that, not too bad. Now, of course, there are a lot of jumps you have to make that can be a little tricky because of how it gets darker as those sparks move away from you. And you kind of have to pay attention to where they're going just to know where to jump. But, I mean, nothing we can't handle. So let's just go ahead and get going here. And also, since this can be kind of a long level, at least there's a good checkpoint, so yeah, we got that going for us. Let's see, this part does get a little bit tricky because... Okay, well, first thing I want to do is I want to get more collectibles there. You know what, never mind, they're not here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get going here then. So the tricky thing with this is that the camera is going to change on us a lot. So that's why I have it set on manual. And for this first part, I'm just going to be taking care of the collectibles and then just spending the rest of it moving on. So what we gotta do is just make our way across and just kind of wait for the camera to shift. Alright, now that that's taken care of, let's just go ahead and keep it up here. And like I said before, this level really isn't too tough, you just have to keep your wits about you. And I mean, occasionally you might end up dying from getting hit too much, but really that might be the only thing that'll give you problems here. Well, now I'm hoping I have enough to make it here. But then if I don't, I just might end up doing the rest off screen. Who knows? Okay, let's see.
Time to go postal.
Alright, well now that I got that, yeah, I'm kinda gonna have to be a little bit careful here with trying to get everything and then end up screwing up anyway. So yeah, this thing does require some good timing just because you have to be able to make it across and also just hit the right, or hit it at the right time. Although as a puzzle I do enjoy this part. Alright, yeah, that's what I wanted.
Come on,
Alright, can I make this? Alright, good. But also, as far as 3D platformers go, I also forgot to mention Spyro as a good Mario 64 knockoff. I mean, they all used pretty much the same concept, and I also liked in Spyro how you could get the, or you could free those dragons and then just keep going with the mission. Or not really keep going with the mission, but keep going with the level. Alright, so now that we got everything, let's just go ahead and get up these things. And this is the way we're gonna have to beat the level. Let's see, yeah, we're almost there. So now we just gotta make one more here. Alright, this thing's gonna take us across and we're done. So, I mean, the platforming does get a little bit trickier, but overall, nothing too much you should be worried about. And unfortunately, since this was kind of a late 90s game, there weren't really enough good tech jokes. I mean, there would have been if this came out in, say, 2005, but unfortunately, not much can be done about that. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and call the video here, so join me next time as we take on the horrors of Frankensteinfeld. I will see you then.